Next on Good Morning El Paso, Eagle fever has hit the borderland. How the city is coming together to rally behind Canutillo's history-making journey.
El Paso Children's pulls out of a fundraiser after it finds out a porn star is the headliner. Why she's now firing back too. Also,
interrogations of CI detainees were absolutely brutal, far worse than the CIA represented them.
The CIA torture report is out detailing gruesome tactics. Why President Obama says America can learn from this.
Where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC 7's Good Morning El Paso.
Welcome back to Good Morning El Paso, everyone. Thanks for waking up with us today. I'm Hillary Floren.
And I'm Stephanie Valle. Good morning, everyone. It is 6:01 on your Wednesday. And if you knew yesterday, we were predicting some rain and it came. We had thunderstorms. Can we expect the same today?
Got pretty exciting, didn't it, Crystal?
It did. It got very exciting. All the good stuff happens once we're off work, though. I was just at home. I did get to look at radar, though, and track some of that activity. And as you guys mentioned, there was thunderstorms, something we don't normally see this time of year, and the scattered rain as expected. Here's a look at what we saw rain total-wise. Just over 1/10 of an inch in Las Cruces and nearly 2/10 of an inch in Deming. 3/100 Silver City, and almost 1/2 inch officially reported Alamogordo. Now, these are the official reports in El Paso. While we didn't officially pick anything up, I can tell you that we had some reports all the way up to 4/10 of an inch in northeast El Paso. Now on clouds and radar, there's no rain for us to track, just some lingering clouds. Outside today, though, there is a slight chance of rain. We'll talk more about rain chances not just today, but moving into your weekend up in right around 10 minutes.
We made a goal before the season started, and we know we were going to accomplish that goal just with hard work and dedication, and just know it's right. It's almost there. It's a blessing from God.
The pride of Canutillo, the Eagles are hoping to soar to the state football championship game, but one more team stands in their way, and it's a good team too.
A lot of people in the borderland are jumping on a Canutillo bandwagon, and boosters are taking advantage of the support to get together goodies and donations for the team.
And they've been coming in. We've got Good Morning El Paso's Andrew J. Polk following this story. Good morning.
Good morning, Hillary and Stephanie. There's been a serious swell of supporters for the Canutillo Eagles as they go into the state semifinals, and the football boosters were hoping to capitalize on support of the team last night. Now, the Canutillo High School football boosters were selling t-shirts and putting together treat packages, all for the team, and travel to Lubbock for Friday's game. The boosters are now putting together 3 charter buses to take fans to the game, and we're selling the brand new Playoffs t-shirts to help fund the expense. There's been a whole lot of bandwagon fans, but longtime supporters and boosters say they were expecting great things from this team since beginning of the season.
Ecstatic. That's probably the only word to describe it. We were very, very excited for them. We knew these kids were special from the get-go. We've been watching them play for a very long time, and so everybody else is surprised about, Canutillo being in semifinals. We're not. We really expected them. Their goal from the get-go, the beginning of the season, was to go to state.
And so we have links to all the info you need on what the boosters' efforts are, including selling those t-shirts and getting seats on buses on our homepage, KVIA.com. And we will, of course, be airing the game as Canutillo faces Ennis this Friday at 6 o'clock in Lubbock. And you can send your support along as well on social media with the hashtag GoCanutillo. Hillary and Stephanie?
All right, Andrew, thank you. Doña Ana County Commissioners decided to up the pay for some county officials in hopes of drawing better qualified candidates down the road. Five elected officials beginning new or re-elected terms will get a 15% raise. The sheriff will now have a salary just under $79,000. County assessor, clerk, and treasurer will all earn just over $75,000. The part-time probate judge will be paid just over $33,000 a year. It's the first increase for the positions since 2008, and it's the maximum allowed by the state legislature. Ultimately, the salary increase vote came down to the increased workload county employees continue to see.
These, to me, are professional positions. And I think we need to make sure that we have good compensation for these positions, that they are fairly compensated. We haven't had even a COLA. People talk about COLA for employees, and these are employees.
Doña Ana County commissioners who did not approve a pay increase for themselves each make just under $30,000 a year. Most didn't find it appropriate to vote for their own raises when all county employees didn't receive raises. Commissioners in Doña Ana County also decided not to cut the number of days on the holiday schedule, which drew a standing ovation from the crowd yesterday. Commission Chairman Billy Garrett originally wanted to cut 3 days from the paid holiday schedule. He then proposed cutting just 1 day. This now means Doña Ana County employees will keep their 13 paid holidays. Here in El Paso, county employees get 18 days.
And back in New Mexico, happening next Monday, Las Cruces will have a new city attorney. City manager Robert Garza announced that Deputy City Attorney William Babington will take over. Harry Connolly, who currently serves as city attorney, will assume the duties of Deputy City Attorney. Dozens of U.S. service members are finally at home this morning after being placed under quarantine for Ebola monitoring. Fort Bliss officials say the mandatory 21-day observation period is over. The group is now free to leave after not having the virus. The members were serving in West Africa to help stop the spread of Ebola. Fort Bliss emailed us these photos. The post is one of several military posts across the U.S. with a quarantine facility. An update now on 2 separate crashes involving pedestrians. Monday night, a woman was hit by a Suburban while crossing Doniphan near Mesa. Yesterday, the woman died from those injuries at the hospital. Her name is not being released until her family is notified. Police say the woman was not at a crosswalk when she was hit. The driver who hit her is not facing charges.
And police are still looking for the driver who hit and killed a pedestrian in El Paso's Lower Valley. This happened Friday on the 7300 block of North Loop. Police have identified the victim as 58-year-old Oscar de la O. Police say he was hit by a driver in a black Ford Mustang. If you have any information, you are asked to call police. Well, it is 6:07 and we're going to take a look at traffic right now with the help of our Traffic Camera Network, looking over on the west side because the traffic is starting to pick up as people are headed into the city from the west side. No problems to report at this point.
If the college students in your life seem sleep deprived this week, it's probably because of finals, right?
Just wishing our students good luck with finals, and the semester's almost over.
We'll take a look at a minor tradition that helps make finals week a little less daunting.
Anything helps, right? And Californians are once again bracing for another epic storm. Why this could be the largest storm to hit the region in years.
And could the borderland be in for some rare thunderstorms like we saw last night? Meteorologist Crystal Cly has your complete forecast.
Today is looking a little better than yesterday, but still a slight chance of rain in the forecast. We'll track the numbers and also talk about some weekend rain. It's all coming up after your break.
This is ABC 7, where news comes first.